Now, for those of you who really killed it in this and feel like you want to elevate your design, let's try something with blending modes, where we'll take some color and really unify our document a little bit more. Because the one downside to using all these textures is there's so much different color going on, it can look a little muddled. So this is how you would do this. First, you make a shape. So I'm going to make a rectangle because I want to focus on my grass first. I'm going to change all the grass in here so it has a little bit of a green tint. So I'll just make a rectangle. I'm going to drag my rectangle to where my grass layer is, and this is why naming layers really comes in handy. Now you're going to have to unlock layers to do this effect. I'm going to unlock it, and I'm actually going to open this layer with that little arrow and drag my rectangle right into this mask, and what's going to happen is it's going to attach the mask for me. So it put the texture as well as my rectangle. Now obviously this is not the color I want, so I'm going to click on my rectangle. I'm going to choose the color I want in the fill section. Okay. Now right now the problem is I have this block of green blocking my texture. I still want my texture to come through. So I want to change the blend mode. And the blend mode is how one layer interacts with the layer underneath it. So I don't have to necessarily have one layer blocking the layer underneath it. I can edit that. So right next to my fill, there's something that says normal. And normal is just the normal blend mode, meaning one layer on top of another. But you'll see a plethora of other type of blending modes. And you can play around with these, and they really do affect how the layer looks. So I like multiply a lot because you still get the darkness from the texture, but you get some of the green vibrancy from the block, right? And once I'm done, I'm going to do the same technique where I lock just so I don't accidentally move that green. And I can repeat this for a few layers and have something that looks a little bit more cohesive in color. You still should export it as a JPEG when you're done and turn it into Google Classroom.